Okay guys, this is Fox1989. We're about to start part 2 of our retro Let's Play, Fox Plays Neutopia 2. We are standing just outside the boss room to the first level boss. Now, if you look at that, I always thought it was like a moth on the back of the door. So you have one wing down here, one wing down here. You know, the top you have the two antenna and then the main body. But now I'm actually looking at it, it's actually a goat head. Anyways, we got our crypt key, so we're allowed in, so let's go ahead. First thing you're going to notice is a lot of sand. The first boss is the Mecha Worm. Josetta? Never heard of him. But you look like you'd make a fine dinner. Now, the trick to beating him is you have to stay close to the door. He does occasionally, but hardly, comes out near the door. The second trick to beating him is never attack him if he pops out past the door on the side. See the door here? Ooh, that was close. If you attempt to go after him when he's higher than that, you're never going to reach him in time. You're going to have to waste time going back to the door. Just get yourself in position when he's coming down and go for the face stab. Watch where you're popping out there, guy. He has no attacks other than just randomly jumping around. So, you know, don't worry about any weird projectiles or anything. And there we go, not listening to my own advice. I love the boss music in this game. And face stab for the win. Impossible! How could a mere human have defeated me? Gah! Fox has defeated the Mecha Worm. Fox gains life force. So going into the next room. Now, watch. Oh, look at it. Actually is pointing towards the boss room this time. Look at that. Usually it actually does point towards the treasure, not the boss room. Whatever. If you notice, my medicine has turned red for that quick second I paused there. That means that I'm currently holding 2 of them. You can only hold 2 medicines of life at any one given time. However, no matter how much or how little life you have, they will always restore you to full. That's why you can only hold 2 of them. They're really powerful. Ouch. Ouch. Stop doing whatever you do to hurt me. See, considering I just got hit like 4 times, I've only lost half a heart. Now this is a block of ice. Get the magic ice, all enemies scream freeze and die. You never get any drops off them that way though. So if you're really low on bombs and you want to get bombs, don't pick up the ice. Now, before you get to the second level, make sure you have at least 300 gold, as I already do. Because in order to defeat the second level boss, or bosses actually, really, really, really easy, you're going to want a boomerang. And trust me, you're going to want the boomerang. It takes a 10-minute fight and turns into a 2.5-minute fight. Because unlike the Mecha Worm, who is pretty much just poke him in the face till he dies, the moths actually have times where they're not hittable and times where they are. Not to mention there's 2 of them in the room at the same time. They're ginormous, and they like to shoot pollen out their behind. So now that we have the Chalice of Agony, we have to go to the Cave of Shamul. Now you could have went to the Cave of Camul, the Cave of Shamul before. However, he'll tell you just to go to the labyrinth and get the Chalice of Agony. Why? Because there's lava in there and you can't cross. Poke, poke, poke. So this is the Cave of Shamul. You go in there, come out there. So we're going to need to select our Chalice of Agony. What? You've got the Chalice of Agony? Hurry, use it on the lava. Hooray, now we can reach the town of Lipool. So walk and stand on the space aptly labeled with the Chalice of Agony and use it by pushing the item number, or item button, which is number 2. I suppose you could say that's cool. Yeah, I know, lame joke. I'm the king of lame jokes. If you haven't already got a wing of return, try to kill this guy to get one. He'll eventually come a little bit closer. Okay, so not important. Boomerang seller, very important. Password lady, also very important. These fine boomerangs are thrown using button 2, yours for 300 gold. You can only hold one at a time, so take care of it. Now, this isn't Zelda, so remember, the boomerang will not come back to you perfectly every time. If you throw it and move, it'll change to get back to you, but if you then move again, it will not change course again, and it can fly past you and you lose it. Also, if you throw it off screen, and then leave the screen before you catch it again, you'll lose it. So be careful with your one and only boomerang. Now this is the password lady. There's 2 versions. There's the pink or purple version, which is usually in towns. She will not only give you your password. Thank God, since I'm using the emulator as a file cabinet, I can save. I think. Because otherwise, I used to have to write down those passwords all the frickin' time. Used to have notebooks full of them. But she'll also fully heal you. Now we're going to go up a little bit more. Here we have bomb seller. Not really important. I've never really actually needed to buy bombs. You get enough through drops. Medicine seller. Also really not entirely important because you can usually find medicines in the labyrinths. However, here and back in the starting town, the prices are the same, $200 a bottle. I already got 2, so I can't buy any. But it's the cheapest prices in the game. So as you go higher, it'll go all the way up the price to 500 gold per bottle. So it's best when you're about to, say, go into the final labyrinth to come back here and buy your 2 medicines. And these are just 2 more useless houses. This is Uria's Shrine, but there's really no sense to go in there right now. All they're going to tell me to do is go get the Manipula Herb to save the princess. The princess is sick, you need this Manipula Herb to save her. So we're going to go get that. Oh, just a funny little glitch. If you go into here, there's also one on the other side, just hold into the corner. Your character tries to go both directions at once, even though you can easily go diagonally. These are Scorpy Ogres. Of course, when I was young, I had kind of black spiky hair like that, so I always used to think that they kind of looked like me. Now I have no hair. Now, the reason why I have not been holding on to any B item, or 2 item I should say, is because of this right here, the 8 stones. Now if you take this middle stone here on the left side and push it over, a stairway appears. You can also push it up or push it down, either way, but this just makes it easiest to get to the stairway after. Fox, I have been waiting. I have something for you that from your father. I'm to give you this fire staff. It is a weapon for the greatest warriors. This fire staff shoots out a powerful stream of fire. It relies on your life force for power, so keep in good health. Unfortunately, the fire staff has no effect on creatures underwater. Now, what that means by it uses my life force is the higher my life, the better the effect. Oh, look, I missed it. So right now it's a stream of fire, but once I lose, say, a heart, it'll go down to only shooting fireballs. Once I'm up past, say, 10 hearts or something like that, then that's when it's up to fighting, launching an extremely long blast of fire that goes almost all the way across the screen and ends in a triple burst of fire. Where are you? There you are. Now you can only shoot 3 columns at a time, but as soon as the other one disappears, you can launch another one. And it can be used to burn down trees. Really, the spray just disappears, but we're gonna call it burning down trees. Ow. Stupid sci-flies. Poke you, poke you, poke you. Ouch. Go away. See, now I got the fireballs. The fire staff is the best when they're of the 3 staffs when they're at the weakest level. The middle level of the lowest level of the wind staff is just a tornado. It acts just like the fireball, but it comes back towards you. I don't know. I just don't like it that way. I think it also has shorter range than the fireball. The middle class wind staff launches a 3 wide gust of wind and acts just like the fireballs otherwise. But it's such a wide range, it's superior. And the high rank wind staff causes 4 tornadoes to spin around you, eliminating anything that pretty much gets in your way. The final staff, the lightning staff, is complete junk. The only time I ever use it is with the battle with the salamander. So after I kill these 2, a stairway will appear, where there will be a girl who will heal me. There's always a girl, or a guy sometimes, who heals you right before the labyrinth. Now, right under this group of water rocks, and I say that because these rocks will come alive when I'm close enough, there is a pink password lady. We're just going to ignore her. Oops. Usually you can walk right through here. Go away! And here is the labyrinth. Okay, we're at just about 13.5 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and call it a recording there. This is Fox1989, signing off.